Have you ever wondered what are some of the best fonts to use if you're using Canva and you're in real estate? Stick with me. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I'm so excited because first of all, I love Canva, and I love Canva especially for real estate agents. And today I'm going to share with you a few fonts that you might consider when you are exploring Canva, you're creating some Canva creations. Now I do want to say there's some great templates within Canva. In fact, we just did a video recently with my favorite real estate templates. We'll make sure to link that below, so check that out. But as you're using templates or if you're creating something from scratch, I'm often asked, what are the best fonts or what fonts look really good together? So today I'm actually going to share with you 3 types of fonts that you can check out. And by the way, these are all free. So I know there's a free version of Canva, there's a paid version. Some of you might have the free, some of you might have the paid, but these are all free and available to anyone. Okay, let's dig into Canva fonts for real estate agents. Number 1, Open Sans Extra, bold. So Open Sans Extra I really like because it's very simple, and I'm a big believer that less is more. This is a really great font, especially for text. So we're gonna get into fonts that are great for headers or subheaders, but if you are looking for just a really simple font for text, right? Maybe on some of your graphics you're adding number of bedrooms, number of baths, maybe you're adding just some, simple like supporting text. It's not necessarily the main text, but it's maybe some supporting text on your graphic. I just like that it's simple, clean, and it's one of my go-tos when it comes to real estate. So check that one out. Font number 2, League Spartan. Okay, this is an oldie but goodie. I have used this one for years. I specifically like this because it's much bolder and it's really great for a headline font. So let's say you're looking for a font for just listed, just sold, open house, or maybe you're creating some sort of graphic within Instagram or within Canva for Instagram where you're sharing like 3 ways to get your home ready for the market and you really want it big and bold. League Spartan is a great font, and again, it's free and it works really well with the first app I mentioned. So if you're using that other app as kind of a supporting font, this is a great one for your heading, something nice and big and bold. Font number 3, and I actually have a few fonts for font number 3 because font number 3, I want to talk about cursive fonts or handwriting fonts. So I want to share with you 3 of my favorite cursive or handwriting fonts for number 3, if that makes sense. Feeling Passionate is 1, Brittany is 2, and Twister is 3. So those 3 I absolutely love. So I mentioned those 3 because I'm often asked again, like what fonts look great, and those I love as supporting fonts. So again, you might have the word just in League Spartan and then listed in one of the cursive fonts like Brittany or Twister. I love mixing and matching fonts. The thing is, when you're thinking about Canva or any graphic design, and I'm not a professional graphic designer, but I know enough to be dangerous, I know that you don't want to overmix fonts. So that's why in this video we're only sharing 2 or 3 different types of font style. Again, you want to pick a couple that you really like and then stick with those consistently over the course of time. So I like to use those cursive fonts again as kind of to supplement sort of the header fonts that you might use. You could also use a lot of those script fonts in lowercase, which is kind of a fun way to change it up a little bit. I find that the bold fonts tend to work really well if you're going to put those all in caps. But if you are again thinking of writing something like just listed, just sold, open house, and you want to do that in lowercase or have that complement your other fonts, those cursive fonts work really, really well. And again, those are all free. So my advice is pick 2 or 3 that you love and again, use those time and time again. Now, as a bonus tip, if you do have the Canva for Pro account, you can set any one of those fonts into your brand kit. So if you don't have specific fonts that you use for your brand and you check out those fonts and you like those, you can add those to your brand kit, which make it really easy, right? When you're creating content with Canva, it's nice to be able to just easily click on that font that's your font or click on that color, click on your logo without having to search for it. Of course, it's not a must-have. You don't have to have a paid account, but if you do have a paid account, that is kind of a nice bonus. Okay, there is a lot that you can do when it comes to Canva for real estate, and so I would love to hear from you. Are you using Canva? Let me know in the comments below. I would also love for you to download our free Canva checklist because fonts is like just barely scratching the surface when it comes to Canva. There's so much that you can do, from video editing to templates to all kinds of great content, video content, reels, all kinds of great stuff. So go to katielance.com/checklist canva to download our free Canva worksheet, cheat sheet, which I absolutely love. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because we have new videos that come out each and every week. Last but not least, make sure you check the description if you're watching this over on YouTube, because we're going to also add some additional Canva links here for some additional training for you. All right, I would love to see what you create. Get out there, use some of those fonts. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on Canva. Bye for now.